Hi, everyone, and welcome to another Mindful Monday. I hope everyone had a great weekend and took the self care advice to heart and rested through the weekend, took little pockets of time for self care through the week. So essential to our mental health, to our physical health, and our emotional health, and our relationships as well. So, today we are going to talk a little bit about the tough stuff. Not just getting through tough stuff, but how we actually respond to difficult things in our lives. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we had a video on coping and how to process the difficult little situations that we find ourselves in. But today, I wanted to briefly touch on the importance of healing and going through that process. So, what I say to people often is that we don't want to pitch our tent in the pain, and we don't want to, worse, ignore it. So, um, if you really look at yourself, you're going to notice that often as humans we try to avoid pain at any price, at any cost. And for some people, this means that we fully thrust ourselves into a work schedule, or we try to distract ourselves and do other things, anything to keep us from feeling those difficult feelings and those tough things. So, when I first started this series, I talked a little bit about the East meets the West, kind of how in the Western culture there seems to be this culture of feel goodism where we're all afraid to feel difficult things, but in the East it's more accepted as a part of life. So, um, I just wanted to encourage you today that if you're going through difficult things, one of the first steps to healing, one of the first steps through grief, is acknowledging that you're actually going through something difficult and allowing yourself the ability to feel the emotions but not stay stuck in it. Just allow yourselves to go through it. It's very natural when you're grieving, when you've lost someone, to feel anger, guilt, shame, wanting to blame someone, recognizing that these things are normal. One of the things that we do in therapy is I remind clients that often you may feel worse before you feel better. And we can liken this to fixing a garden that's full of weeds, you know. There's beautiful flowers, but there's thorns also, there's dandelions as well, and everything is kind of mixed up in there. And we're going to have to take the time to uproot and remove all of the weeds, dig a little bit. Things are gonna surface, but it's all a part of the process, and it's not something that we need to be afraid of but rather embrace. And the sooner we embrace it, the sooner we accept it, the sooner we're able to look it in the face, so to speak, the sooner we can recover and move on and grow from it and live our best life. Until next Monday, have a great week. Happy Mindful Monday again.